18 months or so, Amherst County has seen an unusually high number of Brady letters. A Brady letter is issued by a Commonwealth's attorney, a law enforcement officer, if that law enforcement officer has shown acts of moral turpitude, has lied. Obviously, we want the best of the best in our sheriff's department. We want men and women that we know are truthful, so that when they stand up in a court of law, we don't question what they're saying, we know that what they're saying is true. It has to do with integrity. A Brady letter is issued against an officer if it's found that they have done something that questions that integrity. We have had 5 here in the last year and a half. It's an unusual set of circumstances here. A Brady letter is considered a career killer for a law enforcement officer. It's an unusual set of circumstances here in Amherst County in that the Commonwealth's attorney and several of them said that I would not have any problem listening to this person and supporting this law enforcement's testimony in the court in Amherst County. That's highly unusual, but that's the way it was done. At least one of those individuals did not get that disclaimer, and it resulted in the loss of his job. If a law enforcement officer who had that disclaimer in there wanted to go to a different department outside of Amherst County, they would probably face a big problem. I have a dog in this fight for one reason only, and that is I want to make sure that our sheriff has the ability to recruit the best of the best, and that he can recruit the number of deputies that he feels that he needs to protect the citizens of Amherst County. If we're in an environment where a deputy is afraid to come to Amherst County because they're afraid of being Brady'd, we have a problem. That's why this board is involved. This is a complex situation. I think that we all need to have an environment where we can ask questions and learn more about this. So the question before us, 2 things. One, we felt so strongly about this that this board fully supported Senate Bill 1294. And unfortunately, the bill did not pass this year. We fully expect that bill to come back next year. This board gave it its full support. What that would do would allow a law enforcement officer to have due process. A law enforcement officer, if he receives a Brady letter, does not have a route of appeal. He can't go to a judge, he can't go to his boss, there's nothing he can do. He is dead in the water. America, one would think if you were accused of something, you would have some way to refute it, especially if the facts laid against you were not true. But they don't. And my heart feels for them. So we've got a couple that would like to seek legal advice. As we all know, lawyers are expensive. These men and women would not find themselves in this situation if they were not working for the County of Amherst, if they were not putting their lives on the line. The least we can do is offer to pay for their legal services.